All right, so we are here again with the lock changed, or the lock didn't change. We got the same lock, but they rekeyed it to new keys. So walking in, this is the first time looking at the condition of the property. It is looking decent still, but something that I didn't realize, at least last time when I broke in, was that some of the ceiling tapes falling apart. It's happening multiple spots. I'll point those out, but let's go through the floor plan. So walking in to the right, there's fireplace number one. This doesn't feel very low. Okay, fireplace number one, and then there's this space. They left the vent, so I'm thinking this used to be like a plug-in fireplace or something. Then office one, looking okay. Then there's even more inserts for other fireplaces, so it could be that they were displaying different fireplaces. There's gas line everywhere. Furnace here for the unit. Another office. There are thermostats and security panels everywhere too. More gas lines on the ground, and then more carpeted space. All the carpets are really soft. I don't think that matters, but more ceiling peeling. And as far as, yeah, good thing I actually have a selfie stick that has the light, so we can see some of the space. So here is like a walkthrough area, and then here we have a bathroom with what looks like a project. They were doing flooring and then they quit halfway. No sink in this one, and then next to it there's no sink here either. There's the service sink, and then they were probably planning on retiling or doing a whole new shower here. Okay, walk through this door. Behind this door is just a furnace. There's another way to get to it, so I'm not going to move that board. Then another hallway, switchboard, and then this is the electrical box. It shows that there's a switch for 200 amps, but like I said, I remember the outside switch showing only 125, so not sure which one would be correct. Then next door to it is the water heater, mechanical room / there's another furnace here. Okay, and then going back out hallway, this leads out to the warehouse space, and then this is the room that goes back out to the front. Okay, that's the hallway room that I was talking about. But turning here, after these couple of windows, this door with the board there is a reason why it was boarded up. There's some trash still here, and then the glass over there is broken. Now you can see someone broke the glass, probably with a rock or a brick, so that's why they boarded this up. The door is still good, no broken glass. Another kind of hallway transition room, another thermostat there, and this walks out to the warehouse space. This is the other window that we were poking into. So I was able to find one garage door that is not on a garage door opener, so I could open it manually, and then I propped it up with a piece of wood. These two that were boarded up, looks like there used to be a track along the two wooden beams next to it, but they took that away. Nothing about. I have photos for all these two. Okay, so they took that. They took the roll-up door. That's probably why. And then you will see that. That's probably used to be the heater. There's the gas line, and then the exhaust. Okay, this is the door that I propped open, the smaller side door that leads up to this. I have to prop it up because the spring is not holding the garage door when I push it up, so the spring is probably shot. The inside, at least to my surprise, is pretty clean. There's just random smaller items here with a rack, a tie rack, some landscaping stuff, random boards here and there. This is the big door. You could tell this was way more heavily used. The ground leading out to it has more probably car fluids, whatnot, there drippings around. This one has the garage door opener still. Obviously no power to the whole place. I can't try it. Can't open it either. Yeah, the pulley thing is all the way up there. I can't pull it. So there's a mezzanine level up there. Underneath this is probably what used to be like a washing station or something. There is a water hose there. Okay. There probably used to be something mounted to the ground here. I almost tripped over these screws. Nothing much more over here. Okay. Trash. Some hooks on the beams. Right here. The Vivid security panel. This goes back to that hallway space with the switch. And then walking up to the mezzanine. There are, I guess, 2 ways to get up here. There are these stairs, and there's that flight of ladder. Okay. And up here, some blinds, some insulation. Up here, I believe over here is the only exhaust fan I could find. Okay, and then this is the water heater room, I believe. That someone put a hole through it. Okay, and then over here, some plugs along the wall, and then over here another space for another heater. Up here there are some lights along the ceiling. So this is looking still pretty clean, despite no one being inside for a few years. There's just some spider webs as expected, but it hasn't deteriorated that much, other than maybe some ceiling tapes falling off. Even the paint condition looks pretty good wherever it's still painted. There's a random engine over there on the corner. But other than that, this is it. That's the inside tour.